Okay, budget must stay 20. No, sorry. Nope, budget must stay 30. So it says, have you gone over budget for a want? Define budget. So yes and no. I didn't necessarily have a budget for what I was looking for, but I would definitely say I've gone over budget looking for a pink binder and now a yellow binder, just because I've bought so many. But using them in giveaways, I've turned a negative into a positive, right? I still want that yellow binder though. So even though I didn't really have a budget for it, I would definitely say buying multiple binders in search of one is going a little overboard. Seriously, get y'all some. It is so good. Look at that little drop right there. I started preparing my tea and was like, no, this is just too beautiful. It needs to be recorded. So, yeah. Hit up Autumn's Etsy shop, Budgeting After 40. I'll link her in the description, but the stuff is really good, and it's been helping my cold. So, we're here for a savings challenge stuffing. I've twisted my spoon in my tea bag. And we're going to continue with April's budgeting sip and chat. And I have some tea, and then I added a black tea bag. I had the regular tea bag. No, sorry. This is a mint tea bag. I had a black tea bag in there, but I left the mint tea bag in. I took the black tea bag out, and I just added the honey. And this is what I will be sipping on to soothe my throat during today's stuffing and holiday sip and chat. And that tastes really good. So, all right, let's get into everything. So you may have noticed, and I think I talked about it too, that I forgot to, well, not forgot, just really didn't have time to stuff this last week. So we have a double stuffing. So normally we only stuff $60, but this week we have 120 to stuff. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 106, 107, 108, hiding, 109, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 120. And this one is going to go all the way in the front by itself because it is going to a very special person. So I don't want to put it in any, like it has a specific one that it has to go to so that I can use it for what I want to use it for. But it is the very first iBook I have ever found. I've only seen them on some of your channels. Never found one, ever. And I literally was telling somebody the other day that I had never found one and then came across this. And I was like, what? So I have to save it because Reinventing Renee collects these. And she says they're the ones that are hardest for her to find. So I'm going to stick this in her Christmas card that fortunately I'm very late mailing out. So it now has an iBook that's going to go into it for her because it's the first one I found and it's going to go to her. So I will leave her channel linked in the comments if you want to check her out. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know who she is though, because she's way more successful than me. So let's just stick this over here. We have two sister bees. Hello, honey. Like brain fog. Okay. So we're on this one again. We're repeating at this point. And apparently I'm not following a color pattern, so whatever. They played, or she played I Spy again. So I Spy, she did something. Well, first of all, she did a bee pun, so that was $1. I did not pull out my black marker again. One of these days, I'm going to remember to pull out, well, my black pen. So she had a bee pun, so that's $1. Then she I Spied something that started, no, not something that started with a letter. Something that was yellow. And I just happened to be sitting in my kitchen, and on my table there is a bowl of grapefruit. So I spied a grapefruit, and grapefruit has 10 letters in it. So plus 10, unless I spelled it wrong, but we're going with 10. And then she said something shiny, and she did her little scratch off thingies as her shiny, but I can't remember what her yellow was. Oh, you know, it was her bee journal. That was her yellow. But anyway, I again was in the kitchen, and I was looking kind of at the fridge, and I do have a stainless steel fridge, but it's like one of those like matte ones. So it wasn't really shiny per se. So I was like, I don't know if that counts. I'm like still looking all over my fridge. Like all of my appliances are this matte stainless steel. And I'm like, I just don't think it counts as shiny. Not to mention it's dirty. So, you know, but I digress. So I have these mason jars that I keep my like beans in and coffee and all that kind of stuff in. It's what my food containers is mason jars. So I was like, well, the jars are kind of shiny because they're clear and the light's reflecting off of them. So I went with jar. So, and that's 3 letters. Long story just to tell you that I have jars in my kitchen and they're shiny. There you go. Oh, so the total, sorry, is 14, and we will put it in the heart. So we're going to put $14 into Hello Honey. So 10 of that one. 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah. Into Hello Honey. Oh, let me move this back over here while we do this part. So we're going to put 14 in. That's not right. Oh la la, 14 in, and then we add the total and put that in the peachy red color that I used. Okay. So Hello Honey now has 10, 11, 12, 13. No, that is not right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80. Oh, wow, that's cool. So Hello Honey now has $80, and we're nowhere near done with this. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. All right. So while I color Hello Honey, we will do April's first question. Well, she didn't give us like 3 questions. She just gave us the rest of the questions. So I'm going to do 3 here. And then what I think I'm going to do is when I run out of budget miss questions from Coffee and Budget from Stacy, because she only gave us 24, and then for Christmas Day she just said Merry Christmas, and then there's a gap until New Year's. So I'm going to, I think, fill in the budget miss days with April's question. So this will be my last official sip and chat, maybe. And then I'll use those questions for budget miss, I think, is what I'm going to do. So anyway, bad budgeting story. So I think my worst budgeting story would probably be my vacation planning budget. And I was like so happy because we had all the money and everything was paid for, and I was like, yay, I did it, successful. It wasn't as much as I wanted to save, but it was more than I ever thought I would save. So I was excited. And then plans changed very last minute this summer, and instead of going camping on the beach, a family member had like a thing and they couldn't go to the beach. They had a medical thing that they had to do, and the beach was no longer an option for them. And we were like going as a family, like it was 2 families, me and some other relatives, and well, my family and their family, so 2 families were going. And so we decided we wouldn't do the beach because we could have still gone to the beach, and they just not gone and done something different, but we decided to just all like change our plans last minute. So like the week before vacation, I'm returning beach items and buying winter items because we decided to go to Yellowstone, right? I keep getting it mixed up with Yosemite, but yeah, Yellowstone. So we went to Yellowstone instead, and so it was very hot. We were ready for beach weather. That first night in Yellowstone in a tent sleeping, and it was 30 degrees. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna color this part too. So needless to say, the little bit of money that we had, like when we planned it all out, we were like, yes, it's gonna work. We'll still have the money. We tried to save up a little bit more. We returned as much as we could to swap out for things we needed for the trip. And it looked good. My husband had saved some money too. So we head out on the trip, but some things happened and we had to stay in some hotels instead of the camping sites that we had planned for the way there and the way back. We did stay at one campsite, but on the way there. But then we just decided that that was like too much, and the driving was just taking so long, and then the whole setting up of the tent and tearing down would just like add to the driving time or the prep time, whatever, and we'd just be exhausted. So we X'd that out. Anyway, and had to stay in some hotels, which we had a little bit of extra, so that was fine. But then on the way home, the car had some issues and we had to work on it, which put us staying another night in a hotel. Anyway, so we wound up having to borrow from a family member, and we are currently paying them back. They're on our debt payment plan. We're paying them back $100 a month. I would love to get that up higher, but right now we're just paying them back $100 a month. So, and they are very sweet and understanding and letting us do that. So anyway, that was my big budgeting fail. I guess it was kind of out of our control, but still, like, we could have, I guess, been a little more wise and just made the campgrounds work. But it's done now. So all right, we're on to holiday fun. And this is over. So if you want to know the answer to this, you need to go to Budgeting April's channel and watch when she drew the winners. She told you what it was. So she didn't give us any more letters. However, I was correct on this word only. I had no clue what the others were until like right before she announced it. I was like, oh, I bet that word is this. And I was correct. But this one I had. So I'm not going to worry about the rest of it. I'm just going to add $1 for each of these spots. And we're going to add that in because I guessed them. And that was all I guessed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to get $5. And we're just going to leave that there because we're not done with holiday fun. Because we also, whoops, have merged that challenge with Liz from Liz and Les. So I have the movie from last week and the movie from this week. So last week, Christmas in Vienna, got 15 just from the squares. I did not get a bingo. Let's actually put this 5 back and take a 20 since we have a 20. And then not yesterday, I literally just finished watching this today. A December Bride got 16. So I did get a bingo. Oh wait, did that have 4 corners? No, okay. So I did get a bingo and some spaces. Yeah, I was looking pretty sad until I got that bingo. It was a decent movie, I guess. I mean, whatever. My whole hand was like way up here out of film, just moving all around talking. Sorry about that. But anyway, so this one gets 16. So 10, 15, and 16. So all together, we are adding 20, 30, 35, 36 to holiday fun. Let's go back over here. We're adding 36. All right, so what will we have? And then all of this is going to get pulled and spent on Christmas dinner. So this is what we're working with for our Christmas dinner. So let's see what we got. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, sorry, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 106 is what we have to get our holiday groceries. And whatever is left when I'm done spending money out of this envelope, I am going to put toward the January New Year Savings Challenge, because New Year's is like right around and we don't have hardly anything filled out. So yeah, if there's anything left over, it's going in that. So that's what we're doing. All right, no, not holiday. We're past holiday. We are doing Stacy's 80s cash stuffing party. Yay. I do want to finish the 80s so that I can start the 90s. But do I want to finish them both today or do one next week and then start the 90s in the new year? Nope, I think I have a specific plan for this and I want to do it. So we're going to do both of these. What week are we on? Blue. I did not. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, blue highlighter. So we're going to do 9 and 4. There we go. So that would be $13. I don't have any more 10, so a 5 and a 5 and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's getting $13. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and that will leave it. Okay. Come here. So we should have $80. So 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80? Yeah. So $80. And what we are going to do, and I'm not going to wait to like do it. I'm just going to do it in this one. But we are going to take that money and we are going to chunk it straight on up in here to debt. And we are going to pay extra toward debt. And I'm just going to, I don't know, I wanted to put this so I would know when I did my unstuffing. Maybe I just have to lay it here. There we go. So it is going to go there and it's going to help out. So we will just turn this around and next week we will start the 90s party, which actually I think that video should go live in January anyway, because like mine post a week behind, but telling them it'll still be December. But anyway, so next week we'll start that. Oh, I forgot to write 80. 80. Although it's zeroed out now. But anyway. Cloud 9. Okay, so while we're doing this one, let's do another question. Have you done anything special for yourself? Yes. Yes, I have. I have started this YouTube channel, and I bought myself a million binders and other stuff. We're going to do a 10 today. Since we're working with a double budget, let's get a 10 out of the way. So yeah, for me, this is something I'd been wanting to start, and I kept putting it off thinking it's a silly idea. Nobody's going to want to watch me and all this kind of stuff. And finally, I listened to enough people saying, just take the plunge on YouTube themselves. Like, this is such a great community. If you're thinking about doing it, you don't have to have special color skills. As you can see, I don't. You can do this. Just start. So, and it's fun, and it's a great community that come up beside you and help you out. So just do it. Just do it. Like Nike says, right? So we are adding, oh, let me get the speck out of the way. See, I'm not organized at all. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, Cloud 9 is getting 10. Nope. There we go. So it now has 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. 50. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna do this one last. Yeah, we're gonna come back to this one too. So let's do the playlist challenge next. All right, so I have only finished 3 of these because 2 of them are very, very long, and it took me forever to just have moments in my day to unpack my laptop and start it. So I literally only started doing this yesterday. I'm like, this video is a 2-week late video as it is. So yeah, big time bad. Very bad, Rebecca. But it has been busy with school and everything, and just, yeah. And trying to stay on top of budget miss. Something had to, like, go, like, in the wind. And this is what went in the wind, was keeping up with playlist. And I'm sorry, but I'm off for the next 2 weeks, and I'm gonna make it up. I promise. So, we have finished 3. So let me get those $3 out. 1, 2, 3. Before we start adding new people, let's deal with the money before I forget to do that. All right, so we're gonna add $3 to the play. No, what in the world? Okay. 3. No, what is it doing? Okay, put that. Now stop moving around. I need the pen to work. $3. There we go. All right, so the playlist challenge. By the way, when we finish 1 page of it, it's only going to have $30. So, and I think all of the money will just go to YouTube. I think that's what I'm going to use the playlist savings challenge for, since it's playing a YouTube playlist. I think it's going to go to YouTube. So it now has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15 because we finished 1 whole half. Oh, let me write that down. 15. Kind of looks like an S, but I'm not changing it. All right, so the new people getting added. I have a cheat sheet over there. I need to follow along. And I put the @ sign so that you can get to them, because so some of them have like numbers at the end, and so it's just easier if you have the @ so you can go directly to them. So I am still working on them. This one had 100 and something videos, and I'm currently on 136 out of 175. This one had like 200 something. Hold on, and I will tell you what number I'm on. Just need to wake my mouse up and swap to the other web page because I have them running on my computer. Okay, so I'm on 103 out of 240 for budgeting with Kim. Oh, all things Kimberly, sorry. And see, she has numbers at the end of her name too. Yeah, y'all can't even see that, huh? But anyway, anyone I'm still playing will be linked in the description. I think the people I finished are not linked, but if you want to see them, you just go to a previous savings challenge or monetization challenge. I think they're linked in those too, maybe. So, and you can see them, and I'll have them linked below. All right, so we're going to add Ruth, Ella, Reyes. We're going to add underscore budget with M. And last time I checked, she did not have a playlist. And also Christina Michela Saves did not have a playlist. So I had to make a playlist for her so that I could do it. But she didn't have that many videos, so it was okay. She said she was gonna make one, but they were going through some stuff. Her family is on my prayer list. So I don't know if she's had a chance to make one. But if she hasn't, I'm just gonna make one and play it. It's gonna be fine. So, and then this lady, she's got a very long name, but she gave me a shout out quite a few weeks ago, actually. But her name is, hold on, let me get it written down and then I'll say it because it's long. Okay, so short mama's money moves, and then 9067. Let me bring it closer. Sorry, and normally I put a capital between words, but for some reason I did not. Sorry. But anyway, she said she didn't need any more watch hours. She was good on watch hours, but I know they do expire eventually. And if you're already monetized, you still need watch hours because that's how you get paid. So I'm still adding you to my playlist, and that's all there is to it. And thank you for the shout out. So next we have at Mel's Papermates. Y'all have heard me talk about her pretty often. She's just a sweet little girl, I guess. I mean, I guess she's a lady. She's younger than me. But anyway, she's super sweet. She doesn't post a lot. She's still, I think she's been doing it longer than me, but I'm not sure. We might have started around the same time. But she's super sweet. She doesn't have a lot of videos out. She's not like me where I just cram videos down your throat. So, you know, if you're not one of those that want your video thing like bombarded, she's perfect because she just comes out with one every now and then. So, but she's super sweet. So she's getting added to my list. That's 4. So one more. Okay, we have budgeting after 40 is next on my list. And she is pretty new too. I would have added her sooner, but she didn't have that many videos out yet. So she has a few out now. So, and her like subscriber count is growing faster than she's even putting out videos. Like, it's amazing. So anyway, she's gonna need those watch hours. So I'm adding her to my list now, and I'll probably do it again in the future, like when I get through the list, because I still have quite a few over there. but I will do it again in the future. I also, she's coming up again on my list, Madeline Budget. She's super sweet as well, and she has a high subscriber count, but an extremely low watch hour count. So even though she was like the first playlist I ran, whenever I discovered you could run playlist, because she ran mine, I'm going to be hitting her up again shortly. She's at the end of my ongoing list over there. So when I get through this and I start my new list, she will be starting us off again. So that's the people I have coming up, and I will have them linked in the description if you want to check them out. Okay, and we stuffed it already, so that's the end of, oops, sorry, I bumped the camera and you're shaking all over the place. All right, so that's the end of that. Let's go ahead and do this one, and then we'll go back to 1 month ahead and then giving. I really need to organize these in the way that I want to like stuff them. I don't know. Let's see, what are we going to add to you? What do we have left? Because, let's see, we have 20 there. 3 there. This one is definitely going in giving, and then I have a 20 back here. I think I'm gonna put 20 in this one, and then like 10 in 1 month ahead, and then everything else into giving, because giving took a little bit of a hit. It is Christmas after all. And I don't use the giving for the gifts, but there have been certain times where it was more of a giving moment than a gift moment kind of thing. Like I spent money on a giving situation. So anyway, it got hit up. So we're going to do 20, and the big ones, oh, that will finish off all of these, unless I count this. That'll be quicker to color. I don't know. Give me a second. If you were lucky, I just blocked out a cough. If you are not lucky, then you just heard a cough. Okay. So anyway, we're going to put 20 in this. Oh yeah, I don't have a spot for that one, so whatever. They're all ones, apparently. So it now has 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, no, 30. And we're going to color. Okay, so I'm going to color the flag up here. Let's color do I want to make it? It's like New Year, so it needs to be like, I don't know, like whatever. We're gonna do all like a brightish yellow, but not bright, muted orange color. You know, where nothing matches, because I need a color palette, like, I don't know, where everything's like in the same monotone. And I need to do it in Sharpie, because I need to laminate everything, so I don't have to keep reprinting year after year. But I don't know, because then I can't change things up. Who knows what I'm gonna do. That's another thing I need to do, is sit down and plan the new year. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the 3 hats. We're gonna save that for later. Okay, we're just gonna do the stars orange. I think I'm just gonna stop talking and fast forward my coloring for your convenience. Okay. Took way longer than I thought, so if speeding it up doesn't help, I might cut some clips out. But anyway, there we go. All right, we're gonna go back to 1 month ahead, and we're gonna put $10 in that. Whatever, we're taking it. All right, $10 in that. So now we will have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55 in 1 month ahead, and we get to color in 2 of the symbols. My husband is home, and he's all the way on the other half of the house in his room watching TV, but it's like I guess it's a war movie. It sounds like things are exploding, and I can hear it all the way on this half of the house. So I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear the explosions. And give it a little gold buckle, and it's done. And then everything else is going into giving. Did I write what it was after no, it was, how much was it even? I know I counted it. Oh wait, look, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 55. All right, and then giving. And we're gonna get to color in the G. And then we'll be done with giving. Well, we'll never be done, but we'll be done coloring and decorating the thing. So no more coloring after that, because I'm not coloring the background. So it's getting everything that's left. So it's getting 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14. All right, so it now has 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and $28. And we're not even going to stuff that one all the way in. Normally you don't get to see what happens with giving, but this time you will, because it's going to a very special place, and we're just going to go ahead and do it together. Let me grab her card. It is behind me somewhere. There's a whole big stack waiting to be mailed. Okay, I believe it's this one. I will know by what's in it. It is definitely this one. Okay. So, sneak peek at what your card looks like, and only partially sneak peek at what's in it. Can't see the rest. Sorry, fixing it, making it pretty. Alright, so that is it for this video, and I will see y'all tomorrow for whatever's coming next. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you loved it, sub it. If you have something to say, don't be shy. Leave it below. Bye. See you soon.